on TMZ.
Okay, the co-host of Ghost Adventures almost became a ghost himself because his wife put a hit out on him, according to police.
Yeah, Aaron Goodwin's wife was arrested. She had allegedly hired someone to have him killed.
He was blindsided. Didn't they talk to him and he didn't know at all?
He was blindsided by the fact his wife had taken a hit out on him? Yeah, most people are.
Wendy Williams went in for a cognitive exam and she aced it. It's apparently 10 questions and she went 10 for 10.
What are the questions like?
Wendy told me they're really basic.
So some are easy. What year is it?
Hold on, I can do that.
Who's the president?
I can do it.
In what year did World War I start?
1913?
14.
No.
Check him in.
Calvin Harris is leaving his clean-cut DJ days behind, and he is now sporting a long beard, long hair.
That's Calvin Harris?
That's Calvin Harris.
He looks so good.
Oh, wow.
Well, now we know what you're into.
Hey, Siobhan.
Drake is hinting that his next chapter is about to get really scary. He dropped a photo dump on Instagram saying that his next chapter is going to leave a lot of people uneasy.
So wait a minute, so he's saying we should be scared of my next chapter?
It's the weakest thing he can say.
No one looks less hard than Drake.
Just be a pop star already. Just be a pop star.
I know. So I'm hard.
Ugh, don't say
Please don't say it.
Ghost Adventure star Aaron Goodwin makes a living hunting ghosts, and his wife allegedly tried to turn him into one.
So Aaron got a call from Las Vegas PD. His wife, Victoria, had just been arrested. She had allegedly hired someone to have him killed last year.
And it involved a relationship she started with a prisoner.
The inmate she was speaking to in Florida is a guy named Grant Amato, and he's currently sentenced to life for first-degree murder.
Why did she pick this inmate?
It's that age-old story of boy meets girl after girl sees him on a true crime documentary.
They go through the guy's phone and find these text messages where she was gonna pay another guy to kill her husband. So cops say that she had set aside a little more than $11,000 to pay for this to be done. So she had sent the guy $2,500.
Which is a hitman down payment. Fortunately, the hit never happened.
It could have gotten close because they have text messages of the guy to the alleged hitman saying, hey, Gordo, I need an update. Has it happened yet?
And there were texts from Victoria to the inmate.
She was giving this guy his location shoot for Ghost Adventures back last October. In one of the text messages, she said, am I a bad person because I chose to end his existence and not divorce?
Let's just say you're no longer in the running for wife of the year.
Cops go to Victoria. She essentially says, I didn't want my husband killed. She said she was fantasizing and daydreaming and very lonely. She claims the money she sent him she thought was getting him a cell phone.
For $11,000? Geez, these tariffs are out of control. But the important thing is Aaron's okay. But he's probably ghosting his wife. Good night, everybody!
Apparently, Barack Obama likes Thai food, and the restaurant that he went to is very happy that he chose it. He even got a standing ovation once he left, which is kind of weird. Can you imagine sitting at a restaurant?
It probably happens to him every time he goes to.
Every time he goes and eats?
It'll happen more now that we miss him. People think about
This
it.
is when he went out with his daughters in San Fernando Valley. They went to Anna Jack Thai, which is like a Michelin star Thai restaurant. What'd they get?
They got Southern Thai fried chicken, fish tacos, which isn't like Thai.
Because it's elevated Thai food.
It's not a hardcore Thai restaurant. It's just one of the best restaurants in Los Angeles.
Really?
Literally, yes. It's getting Michelin rated, the whole thing.
Is it on Ventura Boulevard?
Yes, it's on Ventura, and the fried chicken's incredible. You should go.
We should try their meal. We should get this for Free Food Friday.
That would be awesome, Anna Jack Thai.
You can't afford it. It's a Michelin star restaurant.
Oh, it is?
You guys all putting in $60 to get food there?
No, we can't afford it. And it can get me the fried chicken.
Major developments in the Wendy Williams guardianship case. She is now one step closer to freedom, and it was a big step.
So Wendy Williams went in for a cognitive exam yesterday, and she aced it. We got video. You could see her going into the ambulance. She went to Lenox Hill Hospital,
where she and her caregiver insisted on an independent medical evaluation. Wendy was given a psych exam in which she was asked 10 questions, and she answered all of them correctly.
Now the question is, What does the guardian do about this? Because the guardian got the guardianship imposed because of a diagnosis of frontotemporal dementia, but these results don't look like someone suffering from that.
Nope.
What are the questions like?
Well, Wendy just talked about that on The Breakfast Club.
I mean, they asked me simple things like, you know, who's the president? You know what I'm saying?
Who'd you tell them the president was, Wendy?
Oh, please.
Depends who you ask. Kind of a trick question, really.
Some of them are usually like, can you tell the time on this clock?
In what year did World War I start?
1913?
14.
Oh.
All right, check him in.
I didn't know it was a year off.
Okay, calm down. Let's get him 20 milligrams of Thorazine. Wendy's caregiver, Gina Lisa Monteroso, joined us on TMZ Live and says Wendy's still at the hospital for more tests, but she's in no rush to get back to that memory unit.
No, she definitely does not want to do that, and she feels very protected at the hospital.
So what's the next step from here?
The judge has to make a decision on whether to release her or not, and if the judge says no, they can have a jury trial. I think it's a matter of time at this point.
Hang in there, Wendy. Looks like we'll see you out here soon.
I sparkle like sun in June. Roll up and wait for you.
Calvin Harris is leaving his clean-cut DJ days behind. He is officially transitioning to country music, and he is now sporting a long beard, mustache, long hair.
That's Calvin Harris?
That's Calvin Harris.
He released like a little teaser for the song, and it's actually pretty good. Yeah. It's called Smoke Away the Pain.
Wide awake in the hotel room, thinking on what I could do. Too late, I've been up for days.
I like it. Calvin Harris is really talented.
I think he was a sex symbol without the beard, though. Now he's just like a grizzly man.
I think he looks good.
He looks so good.
Well, now we know what you're into.
Hey, Siobhan.
Wrong number.
No, I can't smoke the pain away.
Help wanted! Be the assistant to Gene Simmons. Duties include loading equipment, helping the band set up, doing sound check. Payment, $12,495 a day. It's the deal of the century.
Gene Simmons is offering the chance to be his personal assistant for the day, but it's going to cost over $12,000.
Cost who?
A lucky fan.
Wait. Does Gene pay the fan, or is the fan paying Gene?
The fan pays Gene. It's like a meet and greet. You get to hang with Gene, get some autographs, take some pictures, bring home one of his basses, and all it costs is the price of a used 2015 Toyota Corolla.
So Gene is asking somebody to work for him and pay him $12,000.
Bingo.
Anakin, come over here for a second. I think you ought to give him a call. I think this is a good career move for you.
Yeah, he's not going to spend a whole year's salary just to hang out with Gene. But hold on.
Where's the money really going? Gene's very charitable.
He sure is. Even to his own pockets, because it's all Gene's, baby. And he's doing it at every tour stop. Look, the guy sells coffins, for God's sakes. It isn't too far a stretch to think he'd sell being a roadie for a day. There's just one problem.
This is a Gene Simmons tour, so more than likely this person is going to be in their 60s.
Yeah, they might break a hip trying to move an amp or something. So not sure how much work is actually going to get done.
Anyone you'd pay for?
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda, what a good one.
Great one! Though we think she'd pay a lot more to keep you away. Thanks for keeping the unemployment rates down, Gene.
Drake is dropping clues why he hasn't answered your texts. He dropped a photo dump on Instagram saying that his next chapter is going to leave a lot of people scared, uneasy, and that's the reason why he hasn't answered your texts.
Whose text?
Anyone's text.
Anyone that he left on red.
Probably got like a wave of people reaching out to him being like, are you okay? Like amid all the Kendrick stuff.
So wait a minute, so he's saying you should be scared of my next chapter?
Yeah, it's something that he always says.
No one looks less hard than Drake.
Every time he does a photo drop, it's always something cryptic, always something that never manifests.
Who is advising him?
I don't know. Just be a pop star already. Just be a pop star.
I know. So I'm hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Please don't say that.
Coming up,
Britney Spears praising her son for his musical talent.
So did he enter her life again because he wants to be a musician?
That's cynical.
It's just human nature. When they want something, everyone's extra sweet.
So why are you never sweet?
I'm just not to you. What are you giving me?
Yeah.
Coming up.
Vanna White got her first ever tattoo.
Vanna White got a tattoo?
I don't know if I can watch.
From a very special tattoo artist, her daughter.
Be right back.
As Tesla stock prices continue to plummet, Elon Musk must be slightly concerned. Thankfully, the president has a plan to fix all of Tesla's problems.
He's going to buy one. Trump took to Truth Social yesterday to talk about how he hates the people are boycotting Tesla.
The radical left lunatics, as they often do, are trying to illegally and collusively boycott Tesla, one of the world's great automakers.
Pretty sure boycotting isn't illegal, but put a pin in that because things are changing pretty quick in this country. Anywho, Trump says he's getting a Tesla!
In a show of support for Elon Musk and everything he's doing to make America great again.
But as Tesla stock sinks, Musk is working hard to deeply offend many, many people.
What he said yesterday about Senator Mark Kelly is unforgivable.
Oh, you mean because the senator went to Ukraine and met with soldiers and injured people, and Elon went on Twitter and said,
"You are a traitor."
Calling a guy who served for 14 years in the Navy, who was an astronaut, he's a senator. Ukraine, with the exception of what's going on now, was our ally. And the idea that he's embracing the country that was attacked by Russia, he's a traitor?
In the meantime, looks like Elon may have to start tightening his belt.
He's lost $120 billion in personal wealth.
But he's still left with like $1 billion anyway, right?
Like $250 billion, yeah.
Yeah, but if he spends $1 billion a year, he'll be totally broke by the year 2275. Enjoy your new Tesla, President Trump.
Some of your episodes are AI episodes.
No, none of our episodes.
So I got the god of Australian radio on Big Down Under, Andy Lee. He's got the highest rated Australian radio show of all time. I talked to him about AI. He says that they already use AI, except...
The thing is about AI is it doesn't do no comedy yet. And it will, but it just can't do comedy.
That's really interesting.
He says it misses the timing, that AI has all the mathematics behind how a joke is told, but the delivery sucks.
Can you go to AI, somebody go to chat, tell me a joke about toilet paper.
Sure, here's one for you. Why did the toilet paper roll down the hill to get to the bottom?
That's not bad. Do you want to hear one about you?
Not really, but go.
Why did Harvey Levin bring a ladder to work? Because he wanted to take gossip to the next level.
Oh, doesn't even know he's short. He made a regular joke. Hold on, type in, write a short joke about Harvey Levin.
Say you can do better. He's short, Jewish, gay.
Stop it.
I'll be interested to see whether they can nail that.
And now it's Britney Spears in Gimme, Gimme More of my son Jaden playing piano.
That's sick.
Cause he's crushing those keys and Britney is freaking out.
My son just played. Oh my God.
Britney posted some videos, just totally fangirling over his musical talent.
I felt it in my bones and my heart and my lungs and my ass and my throat.
Wow, is this a piano concert or an alien probe? Because that sound is all up in her. But the point here is...
He's good.
He's very talented.
Does Britney have the contacts and the resources to propel this kid?
Absolutely.
So did he enter her life again because he wants to be a musician?
That's very cynical of you.
Yeah, and after years of estrangement, who cares why they reconciled? It's just nice to see them back together and goofing around.
And you can tell she's really happy that he's there.
Hello. Whoa.
She's ecstatic! And if spending more time with his mom means Jaden's music career takes off, that's great too!
Everyone's kids are super nice to them when they want something. It's just human nature. It's how everyone operates.
So why are you never sweet?
Sometimes I am.
Really?
I'm just not to you. What are you giving me?
Okay, I have something to provide you and you're not nice to me.
Sometimes I am.
When?
When it's payday.
She's sweet every Friday.
Every other Friday.
She's sweet bi-monthly. So, great playing, Jaden. Now fangirl us out of here, Britt.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
She's not making me do this. It's my choice to do this. Okay, let's go.
So Vanna White got her first ever tattoo. She got a
Vanna White got a tattoo?
It's just a little heart on her wrist.
I shouldn't want, right? If you didn't. I might test out.
Here's the thing. She got it from a very special tattoo artist, her daughter.
Wait, is her daughter a tattoo artist?
This is my daughter, Gigi.
Can you believe that? No.
Why?
It's a little disappointing.
Why?
They paid for a New York University degree, and she came back and works as
Oh, she went to NYU and became a tattoo artist? Now I'm with you. That's a waste of money.
When I practiced law, I encountered a lot of lawyers. They were making a lot of money, but they were really unhappy, and you could tell. You know people like that too.
I am the people like that.
Yeah. She's following her passion.
If she wants to be a tattoo artist, she should apprentice at a tattoo shop, not go to NYU.
What if she discovers what she wants while she's in college?
Where did she discover it? In what class? In NYU.
Do you think the only thing you do in college is go to class?
Yes. That's why you guys are gonna be sitting down here for a long time. That's why we're standing back here doing the same thing.
Coming up.
Great generational video between Susan Sarandon and her son. She just cannot comprehend Charlie XCX.
It's called Brat.
No, it's Charlie XCX.
And then he says that she coined Brat Summer, and Susan says, is Summer her last name? Like, she's really not.
It's time to play Stoned or 78, starring famed stoner and septuagenarian Susan Sarandon.
It's called Brat.
No, it's Charlie XCX.
He's called Brat.
No.
Charlie XCX.
It's
And the answer is likely both. Because that's a giggly Susan listening to her son explain Brat, last summer's famous Charlie XCX album.
She just cannot comprehend what Brat is, who Brat is.
The record's called Brat?
Brat, B-R-A-T.
Is she?
Is she? Yeah, I think so. She's pretty brat. Also, there's a whole...
Old people shouldn't know this stuff either. I'd be happier if Susan Sarandon didn't know what Brat Summer was.
Brat Summer.
Yeah,
That's
it
her
was a
last-
whole...
There's like this weird point where you say, I'm too old for that.
It's like Gen Alpha, they have their whole set of terms that like none of us would be caught dead saying.
Ohio.
What's Ohio?
Ohio is something that's super lame.
Well, that's like the pot calling the kettle Ohio. But everyone knows the 60s had the best slang.
Your word was like groovy, right?
Yeah. The 60s and early 70s, best time of my life.
Because you were in college.
It was illegal for some women to go to college.
Not by the 60s.
When was the 19th century?
That was the 1800s.
Okay, women weren't allowed to go to college then.
That was back.
But you know they are now, right? Anyway, thanks, Susan.
Coming up. Eagles Super Bowl champion, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. This is the guy who ran his mouth about Swifties. He has been traded.
Get out.
Wow.
Because of this?
I mean, he told Swifties fans to I don't see how the Eagles can keep him still on the team.
Eagles Super Bowl champion, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. This is the guy who, since winning the Super Bowl, has nonstop ran his mouth about Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, and Swifties. He has been traded.
Get out.
Wow.
Because of this?
He's a good player, but he seems to wear out his welcome very quickly. It's like he never spends more than a year in a particular city. Now he's on the Texans.
But the optics of it are, if you say something bad about Taylor Swift, you're gone.
His team beat Swifties' team in the Super Bowl, so you're allowed to run your mouth like that. What happened? You trashed to him.
I mean, he told Swifties fans to I don't see how the Eagles can keep him still on the team.
Why? Why is that so unforgivable? You have to trade him from a team.
You're a professional athlete.
And?
Edward, what are you clutching your pearls over
The
there?
NFL has made so much money off Taylor Swift and all this stuff, and he is just trouncing them left and right. Not only that, he just won't shut up, period.
Edward, are you a Swiftie?
Yeah, I like Taylor.
Oh, there we go.
Shake it off.
If he turned around in the back of his sweater, just had a big Swift.